Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff. A crew today that's looking to make a strong statement. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Return starts from inside the 5. It'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, now we'll get our first look at this offense here today. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years, and of course we got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in 07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play.
Well, a lot of times it's a play call that you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. And that's a solid return after the interception. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Mustangs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Intercepted in the end zone. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Can he get there on the ground? Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That's an important first down on that running play.
3:25.
And they'll run it with the draw play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He has first down yardage at the 46.
A lot of times we talk about those tough, grinding yards. It's a running back. It's fighting for those extra yards. Here, it's the tight end that needs to grind it out for first down yardage. Well done.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Yeah, they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Choosing to return the punt. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Checks this down to the running back. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And this will be fair caught at the 15. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. First down here for this offense. And when he doesn't hang on, looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up second down.
Well, it has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Handoff from the shotgun. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Maldonado. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Smith. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. The Mustangs come up to the line in the hurry-up. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Keeping it on the ground here. The Mustangs are on the move here.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they...
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Running past the 45. That is a big play, finally brought down at the 44.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's a draw play. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring it down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Takes the handoff again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He missed it. He missed it, and the game is still tied up. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Mustangs. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense comes out to start this drive. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Going the other way, can they stop him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Maldonado. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. The offense takes a timeout to talk things over. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, SMU. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he fields it inside the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. Looks like he's going to run it. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
Boy, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Tackled after the interception. That'll be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. And the Mustangs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Important 2nd down play coming up. And now they'll run it on the draw. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Mustangs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's a draw to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. No huddle here for the offense. They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 3rd down coming up after that running play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Pressure is coming. Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away. And now 4th down coming up. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense makes their way on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
They're going to run it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle made after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the stills.
Short throw complete to the tight end. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's got it near the end zone. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wide out. Catch is made down the middle. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Mustangs will crank up the tempo.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Chris, 1, 2, 3 is bad enough, but 4 interceptions in one game, they have no chance of winning this game if they continue to throw the ball into coverage.
Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. He's running out of time here. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
This quarterback didn't have much time at all. I thought it was going to be an easy sack for the defense, but he shows you his strength and his athletic ability and instincts to be able to pull out of that, somehow avoid the sack and get rid of the ball.
It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlocked, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And it's caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread and throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Tailback takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the sidelines. They'll move the sticks. It's a first down. The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Can he make it to the marker? And the Mustangs look to keep this drive moving.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. No huddle now for the offense. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They've converted both 3rd down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Now they'll run a draw play. A change of direction. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. The Mustangs bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And out comes the offense set to take over here. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure, came up with a sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The completion makes it second and short. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll be taken down. There is a flag on the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll kick it away here. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll look to throw it here on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Quarterback drops back. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
There's the snap, then he just takes a knee. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.